Right, I know it's only been a week since my last video where I said that you only need to upgrade something when you well and truly actually need to, but I've done something bad, really bad. So I'm gonna have a quick workout. I was gonna have a rest day today, but I'm gonna jump on the bike instead. So I'm going to jump on the bike 20 minutes and I will walk you through everything that I've done. My Gucci's on fire. Still on, but they've had a sale on. They were selling 2 seconds. I'll be there now. What? Didn't actually think I'd be buying a camera, did you? So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I have gone out and I have bought something new. If you haven't seen my video from last week, I do go over the importance of using the gear that you've got until you basically can no longer use it. Just after that video, I decided to have a look online to see what sales there were. So thankfully, I've not yet gone out and bought a camera. Obviously, like I said, if you haven't seen the video, take a look and you'll see why I haven't upgraded at all. So I did go onto Pixapro's website and I saw that they were having a sale. So something that I have been thinking about doing for a long time is switching over to LED lighting. Now, the reason I wanted to do this is back in August 2020, I joined up with my good friend Phil and we met a local gym owner, Monty, so I'll leave links to their channels just up above here. And we shot with the Godox SL60W and he had the rice bowl modifier on it. Now it just made things so much easier when it came to the shooting, because obviously in a gym it is a relatively dark environment anyway. And using the continuous light meant that you could use it like a studio and you could see exactly where the light was falling when you needed it, which is an absolute godsend. So you haven't got to constantly micromanage the lights and make sure you know that they're all you know, just moving just a little bit to make sure that the modifier is perfect. It's literally set it up and you know, there we go. So if you've sort of kept up with any of my videos in the past, you will see that this has been my main setup. So I have the Manfrotto Spectra, which is just here, the DJI Osmo Action in the PGY Tech cage. So the reason I've been using them is because it's simple. I'll probably still be using that for when I do sort of head out and about, because obviously shooting with the 5D Mark II at the moment, this doesn't have autofocus when it comes to video. I'm using my Mac just there as a monitor to make sure that everything's sort of in focus and composed right, but yeah, so like I said, that will probably still be my main setup when I do sort of head out into the field and bring you along with me. So from that, like I said, I did head out last week, just after the last video, after taking a look at it, and I bought the Pixapro Daylite 60D. I saw that they were having a sale, so even though this light is still incredibly cheap, down at £99, the sale had brought it down to 75, and that was posted to the door as well. I did pay a little bit extra postage to get it on the next day delivery, but you know, so far I am absolutely over the moon with this light. You know, when I picked it up out of the box, you could feel that the build quality was really good. You know, it was solid. It came with a little reflector as well and a little case to protect the LED at the front. So, you know, the little things like that do send well, because I know if you do buy things on the cheaper end of the scale, you tend to skimp on the little details like that. But other than that, I'm extremely happy with it so far. The only issue I think that may arise from it is it does have an internal fan, which is quite noisy at the moment. I don't know how much of an issue this is going to be. Obviously, this is only the first time that I've got it set up. I will get it turned on in a second. I'm not going to keep you staring at this harsh light, but I will turn it on in a second. I don't know whether you'll be able to hear it. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue when it comes to the videos, especially when you're using the external mics and you're standing a little bit further away from the light. Obviously, it's not going to be an issue when it comes to the photography side of it, but yeah, so far it's pretty good. So I will get it turned on. I will get this one turned off first because it's really hurting my eyes. So I'll grab the little remote as well, which it comes with. So I don't know whether you can see that just there, but it's there anyway. Turn it on, and as you can see, that is so much better light. So the fan has already kicked in, so I don't know whether you can hear that. Like I said, it might not be an issue. We'll see. I'll see when it comes to re-editing this video or editing this video afterwards. But so far, I am incredibly impressed, which means I can also use the Spectra for some some side lighting, for some separation or something like that. So this is pretty much, like I said, going to be my main YouTube setup from now on. Hopefully it's a little bit more pleasing for you. I do want to get my background a little bit sorted as well because, sorry, I've flipped around on the monitor, because this light just here in this photo is a little bit distracting, but like I said, I've got a few more things that I do need to do. So I do want to get my memory wall finished as well. It's really weird actually trying to find out which side is which, but I suppose it's the same as being on the other side of the camera when you try and direct people. But yeah, so like I said, I'm incredibly happy. It's a little bit big at the moment because it's in the 120 centimeter Octobox umbrella that I bought a few years back. Now this thing is extremely overkill. It is huge. So I do want to make it a little bit smaller to reduce some of that spill that's on the back there, and I may possibly get a wall mount to get it mounted up on the wall as well. So big plans. See how it goes. It'll keep me busy anyway while I'm at home. Still doing nothing. Wedding's being postponed, but hey ho, at least everyone's safe. But yeah, so it's going to be good. So you'll have to let me know in the comments down below what you think. Is this a good look? Is it a good look for me as well? What do you think I should do with the background? Are the fairy lights a little bit too much? Just let me know. Obviously your feedback is always going to be extremely appreciated. And yeah, so go out, smash it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!